Alright guys, so welcome back. Today what we got going on is a dishwasher replacement. I'm going to replace this old unit. That's the Samsung version of this Whirlpool. So what I've done so far, I took out, looked like there's like a bottom brace here, or a cook plate. So I already removed that out the way. So next I'm just going to see, most likely I will have to disconnect that line right there, empty out the water the most I can, so I don't have any leaks while removing this thing. Alright, so it look like I have some clamps there to unscrew. So once I unscrew the clamps, I should be able to just wiggle out the connection between the two lines and drain out the water from the machine. Alright, so I got the hose disconnected, so let's see. The only thing I'm not too sure about is if the dishwasher was hardwired or not. I'm about to find out. So yeah, it was hardwired. Look at that. That right there is hardwired. So that means I have to find the power downstairs and turn it off, disconnect the dishwasher, and reconnect the new one. Looking at there's the tension clamp here. Then you have the wire running all the way to the back, so I have to go downstairs, turn the power off, and then disconnect the electricity from the dishwasher. Alright, so I have my little girl go downstairs in the basement and turn off the power. Alright, so this is how I know it's off. Just double check. I got one of these voltage testers, these thingamajigs. So there's no power, right? So for example, if I pop it over here, power. So that's how I know that is off. Alright, so now we can push on. So now when I look in the bottom, sorry about that guys, sorry. The cover here. So I open this up, and there goes the power I have to disconnect. So I gotta disconnect the black wire, the white wire, and disconnect that ground wire right there. And the dishwasher will be free to move. Alright, so I got the wire disconnected, the hose. The other end is behind there. You can see it run way over there to the bottom there. Got a little bit of water there, but nothing too crazy. So I'm just gonna, just clean it just a little, make sure all the water is out. I don't want too much water on the floor. So that's done correctly. So basically, the unit is by itself. No connections to the wall. It's all on its lonely some. No power running through it. It's basically a dead dishwasher. Okay, so So what I gotta do is move this unit out the way and get this new one in place. Here goes the dishwasher. Let's get this thing set up. This is a 3-shelf unit. Alright guys, so what I've done so far, I realized that there's a groove in the bottom to run the electrical wire. Let me show you guys. So where there's a wire to run, there's like a little groove here with clips to run the wire. Then from that point on, I'll gonna run it. Let me see if I can see it. Under this flap here, there's like a box right here. So this box I have to open up to get to the wires to connect the hard wire. All right, black to black, white to white, ground to ground. Okay. Here are the wires. All right, so what I did to get underneath, I kind of leaned it towards the counter. Okay, so got the wires here, guys. So all I gotta do is connect the ground to the ground, and to the white, and black to black. Now, what I do, wait, hold on. First of all, before I forget, almost slipped up. You want to get this right in there. See that? That's why you want to get this done. Right in there. Get that right in there. All right, got it. Got a tension on hook. It's not going nowhere. Right, all I gotta do now is just pop that ring on. So now I'm gonna get this nut screwed in. I'm just gonna do a hand tight first, and then come back in with the pliers and just give it a couple of revolutions, and that should be it. Now for these there, now that it's tension tight, all I gotta do, guys, is connect the wires together. Now there are ways to do this properly, but I don't have the proper connectors, just the twist nuts. I've seen some clever ones online. Maybe eventually I'll get them. Maybe when I redo the basement downstairs and any electrical work, I'll use those instead of the twist nuts. Cause these things don't really, you know what I'm saying, hold properly. If I do it this way, like keep them together like that, it should hold properly. Let me see. So you gotta wing a nut and then just twist together. So I tucked it right there. Okay. Now the ground wire. Now this is really exposed. I mean, it was exposed in the other one. It's grounded. So I don't think it will cause any harm if it touches any metal because it's grounded. So it should be okay. So the green and yellow is the ground. I'm gonna park these two together. This got a little hook. Let me just nip that off real quick. See that? There's a little hook there, so I'm gonna nip that off. Nip this off. Keep it straight, so it's going to nut properly. So let me get the clipper. Give me 1 sec, guys. Hold up. Okay, so back. I'm going to clip this curved one right here. I want it straight as possible. There we go. Get them together. Where did I nut? Ground. I'll give the ground a different color. And now I'll just squeeze that in here. Right. Next part, black. This is now. Sure. No, I like to twist it all the way where it can't go no more, and then I just a little pull. That shit ain't going nowhere. Squeeze that right in the box. This little box they have provided for us. Put that right in there. There we go. Right there, guys. You can't beat that. Now, let me get the plate. Oh, this plate goes on now. So let's see. Alright.
10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 to 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 10. 4 minutes. And 10.
It's a little too tight, maybe. That should be good. Alright, that's out of the way, guys. Alright, so now we're in the back of the machine. Now we're in the back of the machine. We're in the back of the machine, so I'll be able to run the wires back up. Side to side. There's no obstruction of wiring. So the washer seems pretty good. Not too much of a problem of leaks, so there should be no leaks here. It looks a little damaged here, but I think I do got a new one here. But this is not as long as this, so I'll just keep, unless maybe let me see. Maybe I could change up the washer in there. So there's a new washer here. So maybe if I fit that in there, let me see. I could probably change out the washer just to make sure there's no leaks. Because God, I can't afford no leaks. Here we go. See? That's out. See that? Take that shit out. Just pop in the new washer. This one right here. Back up, man. Bruh. Fresh washer. Look at that. This around here. Best I can. It's pretty tight. I mean, I don't think you have to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do a small amount, nothing too crazy. I don't take any chance of water. I'm thinking that you don't have to do it just because the way this thing is so tight. The thing is so tight around here, like it's not. Like you don't really need something like this around here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There you go. That's it. Slide this in here. Let me see. Maybe I could, right. Let's see. Yeah. That seems about right. It's so tight. So. I'll connect the holes to the holes going to the same thing. Let me see. Yeah, that was a good position so you guys can see. Okay, so this hopefully, yeah, this one. I'm sure this one. This will go into this. So, got the clamp there. This clamp is going to tighten that hole right in there. Okay, I don't want to do it too tight. Next thing you know, start cutting rubber. So this should be good. All right, so I'm gonna pull that other side out towards the inside of the cabinet. All right, so but we're getting there, guys. Almost there. Some Lysol wipes. Next, I'm not gonna mount it to the top of the bracket on top. I'm not gonna mount it on top. I'm gonna mount it from the sides of the unit to the cabinet over there. So if you look over here, there's like a little slit right there. And you slide that in, and then you catch the hole from the other side over there. And screw it in. Caps here to cap off some holes there, the large holes. So I'm gonna cap these off real quick. All right, guys, so I'm basically finished. I'm all done. I got everything wired. I got everything wired from behind. It's coming out the sides and the top there. If you look close, let me just show you guys that I did all this work for you guys, but I didn't even turn it on for you guys. So here we go. So everything's connected. I just put a few dishes in there. And just start the process. See if there's any leaks at all. All right. Let's turn it on real quick. Lo and behold. Oh, sweet. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Turned on. There you go. Got a little something there. Not too sure what that is yet, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, guys, focus better for you guys. A lot of features. The most important for me is this. There's Bixby. Most important part right there, guys. Can't beat that. Back up. There it is, guys. You got that. The microwave. So, with the range and the fridge. And last piece, guys, will be the kitchen island. So I had to postpone for a little bit because I had to work on these first. So now I will continue the kitchen island and get this thing done. Alright guys, so next time subscribe, like, leave any comments that you like.